It's time for science to answer the question. If a quirked up white boy with a little bit of swag busts it down sexual style, is he in fact goated with the sauce? We have to start by breaking down what this question is asking. What is a quirked up white boy? Well, when something is quirked, it means it's curved. When you're quirking your eyebrow, it means that you're curving your eyebrow suddenly. So if the white boy is quirked up, it means he's curved upwards. And the white boy has a little bit of swag, swag being short for swagger. Swagger being slag for basically oscillating movement. You're swaying, you have swagger. So the quirked up white boy is curved up but exhibits oscillating movement. At this point, it's sounding like this is some sort of energy curvature, a map of the quirked up white boy's energy state. But the quirked up white boy is busting it down, which again points toward oscillating motion. But the word bust implies more force than quirk, which means that his force in the downward direction is much more sudden and sharp than his force in the upward direction. And if this is in fact a graph of energy states, it means a very, very sudden lowering of his energy state. But he's also busting it down sexual style, which is a weird thing to say. If something is sexual in nature, it means that it's doing something for the sake of procreation. But the only person in this example is the quirked up white boy. And unless the quirked up white boy is an amoeba, there's no way that he can procreate with himself. Unless the idea is the quirked up white boy is trying to create new matter, create a new particle-antiparticle pair. And this can be achieved by a sharp reduction in energy state, but it would have to be on the magnitude of a particle accelerator. So now we know what the quirked up white boy is doing. He's taking a high energy state and lowering it very suddenly to a low energy state in the hopes that the energy differential creates new particle-antiparticle pairs by exciting the quantum fields around him. So now we have to answer the question, is he goated with the sauce? Well, goated stands for greatest of all time, basically the maximum of one's potential. And the sauce is what MIT uses to describe exotic properties of quantum matter. The primary sauce that quantum physicists are looking at is superconductivity. So is the quirked up white boy actually achieving the maximum amount of quantum superconductivity with his action of busting it down sexual style? And my answer would be no. Because it's entirely possible that with enough energy, the quirked up white boy will create new particle-antiparticle pairs, possibly even creating a quark-gluon plasma. And under normal circumstances, that would be incredibly superconductive. But the thing is, the quirked up white boy is not in a stable state. As soon as he makes a particle-antiparticle pair, they're just going to annihilate. Any exotic matter created by busting it down sexual style will just evaporate before anything can be done with it. To stabilize that matter, you would have to supercool the quirked up white boy, like within a few fractions of a degree of absolute zero. Then you can use magnetic fields to keep whatever exotic matter he generates in stasis. So in short, what I'm saying is no. A quirked up white boy with a little bit of swag busting it down sexual style is not goated with the sauce because quirked up white boys are not cool.